Bonjour tout le monde, je suis Chris, prof d'anglais anglophone, et aujourd'hui, je vais répondre à vos questions. Yes, it is 5-minute Friday time. Every 2 weeks, I put all your questions that you give me here on YouTube or on Facebook. I put them into this little bag and I put 5 minutes onto my clock and I try and answer them. So I've started my timer, so let's go to the first question. And the first question is, what's the difference between little and small? Difference between little and small. This is actually a very common question. Often with beginners ask me this question because they are confused because they do mean exactly the same thing, little and small, petite, little and small. There is a small difference though. With little, we can only use little with amounts. Let's take an example like, do you have any money? Yes, I have a little. I can't say yes, I have a small here. That doesn't work. Little is for amounts. I have a little time today where I could do something. I have a little time. An amount of time, so it is little. I can't say I have a small time. Little and small can both be used to describe petite things like I have a little car, I have a small car. They are both perfect there. They are both used. But when we are talking about an amount, we can only use little. Okay, so hopefully that one can help you out, the difference between little and small. Let's go to another question. What verbs don't we use in the progressive form? I can't say I'm understanding. Unfortunately, no, you cannot say I'm understanding. That doesn't exist in English because understand is one of the verbs that we don't use in the progressive form. The progressive form, or some people call it the continuous form, that's the form with the ing at the end. I am doing. That's in the continuous form or progressive form. But understanding doesn't exist. I am understanding, it doesn't exist. It's what we call a mental state verb. Something that's happening inside your head and it's either a yes or a no answer to the question. I understand or I don't understand. We cannot say I am understanding. Je suis en train de comprendre. It doesn't work. I understand. Now, there are other mental state verbs that we don't use in the progressive form. Something like to know. To know. I know. I don't know. Not I am knowing. Doesn't exist. Okay? I know or I don't know. Mean. I mean. I don't mean. Forget. Forget. It's another mental state verb. To forget. Another one. The opposite of forget. Remember. Remember. So these are all mental state verbs that we don't use in the progressive form. Okay? There are a few more, of course. Sometimes there are some that you can use sometimes and not other times. But just remember, if it's a mental state verb, and really ask yourself the question, is there a yes or a no answer there? Black or white? Do you understand or you don't understand? Do you remember or you don't remember? You cannot say, I'm remembering. That just doesn't make sense, especially for a native English speaker. So it's one of those verbs. I'll put a nice list of the mental state verbs for you at the end of this video. But thanks for that question. That was a good one. Let's go to another question. And my next question is, anybody, somebody, everybody, or anyone, someone, everyone? Yes, that's actually a common question too. The difference between something like everybody and everyone. Well, the good thing is, there's actually not a difference. Both can be used perfectly. There's no problem. Everybody is going to the party. Everyone is going to the party. means exactly the same thing. Everyone is just a little bit more formal, a little bit more formal. So if I was writing, I would always use the one, anyone, everyone. Okay, I use the one, not the body, someone. But when I'm speaking, I use the both. I use both all the time. Oh, here's my time already. Speaking about time, 5 minutes is up. It goes so quickly. It's a really good question, though. Anyone, everyone. I just want to talk a little bit about these words just before I stop for today, because any is a great little prefix. And in French, it translates as n'importe. So you can use it with so many different words. Anytime, n'importe quand. Anywhere, n'importe où, etc. Really, really, really good little prefix to use, any. Again, I think at the end of this video, I might put some of those words up there for you, just in case you've forgotten, because sometimes people get confused between anyone and someone and etc. Okay, but thank you so much for these questions. They were really good ones again today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to come and ask me on Facebook or Instagram. The links are in the description, or right here on this channel. You can leave a comment on any of my videos, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.